Yeah. Tsuki Off Live is going to keep going another 100 seasons.
100 seasons. Have we even been how many episodes?
I think we're on like episode. I think this is like 11 here.
We're not even a season in yet.
Ohaime is your ever dreaming overlord, Azukin desu.
And this is Bryce, your favorite Chad tuber, and this is where we'll talk about all things VTubing under the moon. Hello.
Welcome, we're back. It's been a while.
50 years.
50 long years.
At least.
I've aged so much.
Have you?
Yeah, mentally, physically. Actually, I did age physically. Technically.
Well, yeah, wait, you mean like just because it's been that long? You didn't have like a birthday, right?
No, I had a birthday. My birthday
in this time?
Yeah, it was in November.
No, wait, yeah, you did. Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Wow. All right, welcome to the end of Tsuki Off.
No way. Yeah, that was also the week that I wanted to join for stuff and it just never worked out. Yeah, you're right. No. Damn. Yeah, okay.
It's fine. We have all of Bryce Mythos coming up.
Yeah, all of Bryce Mythos.
Yeah. Yeah, lots of stuff has happened in this past month.
I'm such a bad friend, man.
It's okay, Bryce. It's fine.
It's crazy.
It's fine. I also learned that I never get invited to Bryce's VTuber cookouts. Man.
Oh, yeah.
Or not VTuber. VR chat.
Yeah, I just don't. It's not that you're not invited. I just don't typically invite anyone. It's just what I do on the weekends. I just play VR chat.
Yeah, no, I know. It's just cool. Like, yeah, you guys, you hang out with people in VR chat. Mm-hmm. Like, you don't really use your VR, right? For it.
No, not too much. I just kind of it's been a while since I did. It takes too much energy to do it. So I'll buy some drinks and then I just desktop mode. Go hang out with people.
Yeah, desktop mode is so much more chill. Like, I've only
it is
recently so I got Quest 3. I don't know if I got yeah, I think in this past month.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I've only really recently done VR chat with people in the Quest 3. And it feels crazy. I'm like, whoa, people are.
What did you have before that?
I had it. I did have a VR headset. It's the HTC Vive.
Oh, okay. You had the Vive. Okay.
Yeah, but the problem with that one was it's a pain to use because it needs the sensors in the corners of the room.
Yeah, and it do.
Yeah, and it's on like my my office room. I set up in the room next door because I was thinking, oh, I can use this a lot over there. But then to hook that up, I have to like wire this wireless thing over through like a hole in my wall.
So you had the computer and the VR set up in completely separate rooms?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I tell people I like have a VR room and it sounds cooler than it really is.
Yeah, that now it sounds complicated.
Yeah. It's a pain. So I've like rarely used it. But with the Rift, it's so much nicer because it also has
It's so nice.
Yeah, it also has the augmented reality thing too. So like one day
is that pretty cool?
It's pretty nice. With the augmented reality though, I was just like doing dishes while watching like YouTube. That's really it.
That's crazy, dude. Does it have like remember when the Apple headset thing came out and everyone for some reason I was mad about that because people were like losing their minds. I'm like, dude, VR has been here. Like the Quest headsets do this kind of shit, but I imagine the Apple one does it better probably. But I remember them like in the ads and stuff, it'd be like people vacuuming and they're like vacuuming up coins and shit. And I was like, what the hell, dude? Like I would do chores like this.
I could probably do that. Yeah. So the quality, like when you're seeing the room and all that stuff, it's definitely a little bit more pixelated. Like you can definitely see like, oh, it's kind of grainy. But I think it's nice because you can drag the screen around and it follows you or whatever. So you can just put it like, put it wherever. Let's see. And it's also really good at like, I don't know how they do this, but it knows like where you are. So like I could put a screen like, you know, in my bedroom, and then I go downstairs, and if I'm looking through, I can look up and I can see like where the screen is in my bedroom.
That's interesting.
Yeah. It has really good spatial awareness somehow. I have no idea how.
That's dope though. Do you think when you were doing the dishes with it, do you think you were getting the dishes like well cleaned? Does it show enough detail?
Absolutely not.
No. You're just like, yeah, this is cool.
yeah. Like I was doing them. Okay, I'm gonna out myself here.
Okay, all right.
I sometimes leave the dishes in the sink for a long time.
Oh,
so
okay.
Like by long time, I mean like it might hit 2 weeks at points.
Okay, all right. Okay, that's in a lot of people's minds. That's probably like atrocious or something. Yeah. Maybe, but I've lived with people, and in my past lives, I've been, you know, someone that, well, you know, sometimes.
Yeah, you also do this.
Yeah, it's like using paper plates, but you're using real plates. And normally you throw paper plates in the trash can, but these are real plates, so instead they go in the sink, but the sink is just now the trash can, and that's where they live now. And I had an old roommate that like I moved into his house, and he like didn't really cook anything, so there's never really dishes to do or anything like that. But then he had his family come over for Thanksgiving, and I like left. I went over to like my family's place, and I came back, and there's like a bunch of dishes in the sink and stuff. I lived there for like, that was my first Thanksgiving there. I think I lived there for like 2 or 3 years. When I left, when I moved, those dishes were still in the sink.
Oh my God.
It was terrible. It was terrible.
Ooh.
It was the worst. Yup.
Yeah.
Now I'm paper plate for fucking everything. I'm like, no, I'm never doing real dishes again, dude. Not after what I had to witness.
No, it's over.
It is.
I only really do this because I live by myself, but like when I'm living with other people, I'll do them in a reasonable time. Like maybe they'll sit there for like 2 or 3 days, but yeah, I'll do them reasonable time.
I think that's reasonable.
Yeah, I don't want to make other people feel gross. So I brought this up because when I do dishes, I wash them, hand wash them, with like rubber gloves, you know.
You get the gloves and everything. Oh,
yeah,
that's so smart.
I don't want to touch them. It makes it so much more powerful.
I don't either. Yeah. Dude.
Get the yellow gloves.
I hate dishes. And it's because I don't like touching the dirty water and stuff.
Exactly.
I don't like touching the food.
Yeah.
And like, how come I've never done that?
Yeah. I mean, growing up with my parents, like, it was just hand washing without like really gloves, and I'm always like, ew.
Yeah, exactly.
Now I'm like, gloves. But okay, again, I brought up the like how long I leave them in there because I hand wash them and then I put them in the dishwasher afterwards to really get them clean. Because I'm like, I don't want this gross, moldy, whatever shit on there.
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's how I do my dishes. I know. I was there for one of your streams where you're talking about like how you don't trust dishwashers.
Oh, yeah. And then a couple people in the chat were like, it's my friend Josh. He's like, I promise you do not get dishes like as sanitized as a dishwasher would. And I was like, I think I do, which is a crazy take, but like, I don't use dishwashers. I just don't. I don't know.
It's technically true because of the heat that they use in the dishwasher. And like the what's it called? Like the dishwasher soap thing, whatever.
Right.
It's also really, really powerful. But I do also understand. Like I was also skeptical too. I still kind of like I'm like, is it really clean? Because sometimes there's like stuff that's just really stuck on there. I'm like, no way. It's off. So I'm like, I'm scrubbing really hard with like the backside of the sponge, and it's still having trouble to get it off. That's where I'm like,
yeah,
it's never getting that off. No way.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like, if I do put stuff in the dishwasher, it has to be. I haven't done this in like years. I haven't used a dishwasher in so long, but they have to be like spotless already. But at the point that I'm already going through the effort of making sure that there's nothing on the dishes before I put it in, I'm like, I might as well just wash them. Like, I've done this. I'm already scrubbing it. I might as well just scrub all of it and then put it in the little like drain thing and dry it off later. Like, it's, I don't know.
Yeah,
that's the way my brain sees it.
I also have this drain thing too. Yeah, but in the end, like the dishwasher becomes like where I store my dishes, because sometimes I'm just like, now I don't want to like put them away. I'm just gonna take them straight from the dishwasher.
Yeah, I mean, you live alone. It's fine. How do you that brings up the question? How do you treat like your laundry?
What do you mean? How do I treat it?
Okay, so like in the same way that like you wash your dishes in the dishwasher, but then you don't put them away. You just pull them from the dishwasher when you want to use them. I do the same thing. Well, I guess not quite the same thing with my laundry. Like, I'm not leaving it in the machine and then pulling it out of the machine when I need to use something. But like, when my clothes are dirty, they go into a clothes hamper. And then I go and wash them. And then I just pull whatever I want out of the hamper. Like, I don't fold my clothes. I don't even own a dresser. And I see that. It's just, it's a bit of work to do it straight or pull it straight from the hamper for me. But like, it is. It's frustrating, but I don't want to fold.
Yeah, no. So I do all the laundry. I throw it in there, take it out, put it back into the hamper because it's downstairs, so I can't really leave it in there. Too. And then go down, grab something to wear, and then go back up or whatever.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do it like that. That would be absurd.
No. That's too many steps in a day.
Yep.
Yeah, so I take them back to my room, and then usually I just toss it all on my bed. Like, I just spread it out on my bed, and then I just go do something else for a while because I'm like, that's enough work for now. And then by the time I have to go to sleep, I'm like, I just kind of like, the way I fold things is very loosely. So only thing I really fold are my shirts, socks, and underwear. They just get tossed into like the socks and underwear portion of the board.
Yeah.
The t-shirts, I do like a really quick like 2 fold thing. So like I pick up the shoulders, I fold in the arms to the back, and then I flip in half and then toss it.
Oh, yeah, that's about what I do for shirts too when I fold.
Yeah, right. It's just easy. Yeah, doing like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like there are times where I leave it in the dryer too long and they get really wrinkly. So like that's probably the worst is when I like leave in there for like, I don't know, half a day or a day, and I'm just like, oh crap.
I just don't even. I don't know. I don't even fuck with wrinkles like at all. Like, I just as in like I just let them. If they're there, they're there. I guess I'm wrinkly today. But my issue is sometimes I leave them in the washer too long because I'll start it and then I'll forget, and then I'll be like, oh, I need to like, where's my laundry? And then I go down. I'm like, oh no, they're not in the dryer. It's been like 10 hours. Now I have to rewash them because otherwise they'll smell weird.
Yeah, my washer does have a smell in it now, where it's like it doesn't smell bad, but I'm just like, it smells so wet.
It smells moist.
Yeah, it does. It's so moist in there.
I don't even know how to like. There's like the lint trap for the dryer. Is there something like that for a washer?
I think so. I've seen a bunch of videos where they like clear out not the dishwasher. Was it the washer? I guess close the washer. What's the word? I just forgot it.
The clothes washer? Or the dryer?
No, there's the dryer, and then there's the other.
The washer.
It's just the washer?
Just the washer. Yeah.
Okay. I was like, is there another word? The laundromat?
You just had like one of those like, I don't know. Sometimes the words just get nuked from my brain, dude. And I'm like, that's not right.
Oh my god. But there's like a little drain area at the bottom. It's like a but it's like really gross. Let me see if I can find it.
It sounds gross.
Clothes washer. Drain.
You still have that up on the thing, dude.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Let's see. It's in the front. It looks like this. Yeah. There's like a little drain there. You can open it up, and then it's like it's gross in there or some shit.
Oh.
I don't know how it works. Yeah. You can flush that somehow. I don't know how, really.
Sounds like something I'd pay someone to do it.
Yeah. Like, hey, I know you're here to clean like the lint thingy majigger. But also can you do this part too? Oh my god. Okay. I fucking hate the people who like I think they house flipped my house before like I bought it.
Okay.
So like they did like some renovation stuff or whatever.
Right.
I don't know exactly if they did this, but I'm pretty sure they did because everyone else, if the person who like owned this place before did this, was a psychopath. So the way my laundry room works is it looks kind of like this, but like imagine flipped, right?
Okay.
No, maybe I don't want to open this.
Oh.
But there's like a wall that's like over here, extending all the way to the door. So it's pretty narrow in there.
Right.
And there's exactly this kind of counter thing, and the laundry stuff. Now, the problem is this one here would be the washer, and this one's the dryer. Further one's the dryer. The doors, they open inward, so they open towards each other.
Oh, what the fuck, dude?
It fucking sucks to take my clothes from the washer to the dryer because like dude. I can barely move back in the first place, and I have to like lift it above the like what's it called, doors.
Yeah.
And sometimes like they fall out a lot easier because I like to grab a whole bunch at once, and throw them in there. Yeah, so I'm just like, I fucking hate whoever did this because it's hard to like switch them around. They're okay, and then I know people are going to also be like, Azzy, you can like take out the doors and like rotate them or whatever.
Can you?
Kind of. At least for mine, I can see how it would work for. I think it was the dryer, but the washer one can't do that. From what I can tell, because like the way the door closes, there's like some sort of hinge. Yeah, the latch is like built into the thing, so you can't like take it out, rotate it. But yeah, you can do that with one of them for mine, anyways. Where
interesting.
Yeah,
that's mine's like the washer is like a top load, and then the dryer's
like this.
It's kind of like that, but you know, mine are in like whatever. The dryer door though, it like, oh wait, actually, I guess my dryer door is sort of like it's a square door like that, but it also opens like toward the washer. The difference is that the washer's top load, so it's not like a big deal. I don't got two stupid doors in my way.
Yeah. But does your dryer one like open all the way out, like it can hit the washer, or is it like straight out?
I think it kind of does. It can hit the washer.
Okay, so that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Yeah.
Yeah. I probably would be way more annoyed if it like stopped halfway.
Yeah. you would notice. Yeah.
That's so strange that they decided to do, like
I fucking hate it.
I think home designers or even just like appliance shoppers are kind of like the same people that design vehicles sometimes. Because there's like the ideal way, like my car, for instance, the ideal way I changed like a headlight bulb. Old cars, you just pop the hood, and then like the headlight assembly is like just there.
Oh yeah.
But on my car, I have to take off the wheels. And I have to undo the wheel well, like the plastic liner inside. I have to undo that and like pull it out to get to the headlight. And I've like
so bad.
Changed a battery on a car before. It's like a Dodge Journey or something, where the battery was like in it's like under one of the seats. So you have to take out the seat pretty much to get it's fucked up, dude. Like, who designed this? Who thought this is great? For something that you have to do every couple of years. And people that design homes sometimes, they do the same thing. It's like, people have to live with this for like 50 years, dude. People are gonna die in these things. Why did you design it like this?
It's so bad. Oh god.
It is.
I've had to do what you just described with the headlights before for my uncle's truck. And it was like, oh, this sucks. Like, what the hell? Who did this? Like,
you have to find like hacks if you can. Now what I do is I don't know, I just do, instead of taking the wheel off, I crank the wheel like in as far as I possibly can, and then I undo some of the screws for the liner, and I just like scratch the fuck out of my arm, like squeezing it in there to like but it's so much, instead of it taking like half an hour or something, it takes me like 5 minutes to do both headlights now, so like it's fine.
There you go.
It's just I just have scars.
Deep. You wanna know how I got the scars?
Changing my headlight.
Ooh. now I'm the headlighter. Worst supervillain.
Yeah, totally lame. Well, I mean, I think the idea would be that I'd be more helpful than evil. Like, you struggling with that headlight? Let me do it. The kids are screaming, and
you're like the somewhat helpful, I don't know, like redneck genie who's like, oh, I can I can fix your stuff, but like slightly worse.
What the fuck, dude?
He's like, I'll change your like toilet seat, but it's going to creak from now on.
Dude. That would suck, dude. I'll change your floor tiles, but all the tiles will be like slightly like turned a little bit.
Ooh.
They're not like diagonal, but they're not straight either. They're like they're cockeyed in some way.
Instead of this, it's like, imagine the floor is just slightly more angled. Slightly crooked. And it's also going to take 10 runs to Home Depot.
Yeah, I'm gonna take multiple.
And you're gonna have a bunch of extra lumber. Yeah.
Yeah. And you're gonna have to find somewhere to store all that.
Yeah. No, I'm not the home project genie.
The DIY genie.
The DIY genie, yeah.
It just does everything terribly.
He's like, no, you don't have to buy anything. I can do it myself. I can fix it.
I got this.
He pays for it all on his own card. But you're just like, no, I prefer to have like a professional. He's like, no, I can do it.
I can do it. Just sitting in the corner watching like those DIY craft shorts and stuff that are like completely ridiculous.
Yeah.
Squishing slime together.
Oh god.
He's like, oh, that's how you do it. Like,
he tries to do like that cool drywall thing with the like putty, with like, you know how they like do like.
Oh, how they spread it?
Yeah, how they spread
like
it.
I
mean, he doesn't do well. He does not do that well. No. Let's just say.
He makes mountains. They're not good looking mountains. They're just jutting out from the wall. Doesn't cover any of the holes.
No. There's just,
terrible.
There's been the bathroom's been needing a new drywall for the past 5 weeks.
You know, I think if none of the previous ones have, I think this is the episode that solidifies us as boomers.
Yeah, right.
Like, this is
dude.
This is Talk.
Oh my god. Yeah.
The Uncast.
I told you, I just had my birthday. Now we're like, we're old. We're old.
No.
We're both old now. Yeah.
This is terrible,
dude. To make it worse, as a kid, like, I had to watch VHS stuff, right? But the thing was, we didn't really have a lot of VHS, like, kids show or whatever. What I had were like one tape that it for some reason had like really old episode of Sabrina the Magic Witch, but like only
like
half the episode.
Is it like the IRL one, like the live action?
No.
It's the cartoon.
The cartoon.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like most of an episode at the very end, but it cuts off because it was like a recording. That was my like Saturday recording VHS because I had to often go to like Saturday school because my parents were like, "You gotta go learn and shit." And I'm like, "No, I want to watch."
Like just your parents just did that? Like it wasn't because you were getting in trouble or anything? They're just like, "Yep, you're going to school on Saturdays."
Yep. Because they're like,
what?
Yeah. And then they were like, "We pay a lot of money for this." I'm like, "I fucking hate it. I don't want to go there.
Stop it.
It sucks, yeah.
Stop paying money. Save yourself. Save me.
Help me help you."
Yeah.
And because of that, like, I really didn't do my homework at all because I'm like, I'm already going to school 6 days a week. I hate this.
True.
Yeah. So I'm like, I don't really do my homework in regular school, and then I got in trouble for that.
Dude.
But anyways, so yeah, that was my VHS Saturday recording. So I would record like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, whatever, and watch that. And then the only other VHSs we had were like DIY home renovation stuff. So I watched a lot of like this guy fixing up a bathroom, like laying tiles in it, and like how to cut tiles. Yeah.
In the world.
I had the worst entertainment. It was like
you're watching half an episode of Sabrina the Witch or whatever, and then DIY home renovation.
Yep. I did eventually get like Lion King. I had Mulan.
Okay.
I watched Lion King and Mulan a lot too because those were like my two other not home renovation VHSs.
I mean, they're both like, good movies.
They were really good. But like I had like 5 other VHSs that were all home renovations. And then eventually I also got Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban on DVD.
Not the Sorcerer's Stone or Chamber of Secrets.
Nope.
Okay.
So I watched the third movie tons of times, like metric tons of times. I would actually say like I watched it probably over 100 times.
That's
because I had
I'm assuming you eventually got to watch 1 and 2.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I watched those back then only when they aired on like was it ABC or Peacock or whatever, when they like actually had a TV channel.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I've never heard of Peacock until like 2019. So ABC had a channel though, for sure. I mean, like
yeah, it was one of those channels.
Okay.
But I also didn't have like good cable, so like basically there was no channels after like channel 19. Okay. So I didn't have Cartoon Network and all that kind of stuff.
You didn't have like Nickelodeon?
Nope, no Nickelodeon.
Not what the fuck else was there? I guess the big ones were just Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon. You have like PBS Kids?
Sometimes, yeah. There was a PBS channel. It was a PBS channel. Okay.
Right.
I might have mentioned this before. This is like my nerd, like really. This is why I became a nerd. So I had Discovery Channel. I watched that a lot, and then the PBS channel would like the PBS Kids was earlier in the day, but then after some time it was like, oh, it became kind of like History Channel almost. Yeah. So there was a time where I remember I was just like in my room doing like a 500-piece puzzle, and I was like, I don't know, I was like 10 years old. I was like still in elementary school, and the only thing that was on like TV, I had like a small TV in my room. It was I was watching String Theory on the PBS channel late at night.
String Theory, like did we talk
like
about
science? We might have talked about this before.
I feel like we did. Not String Theory, like musical stuff.
No.
Okay.
Like
I think we did talk about
science.
This.
String Theory.
Okay, okay. This is the thing you showed me that had all the 3D like rendered stuff, right?
I might have shown you it. I don't remember that.
Yeah, it had what was the thing? There was something you had told me about that had it was all 3D like representations of stuff, and it was like life forms living on different planets or something.
Oh,
like
that thing. No, that was also on. I think that was on Discovery Channel. But
Oh, okay.
that was something else. Yeah, that was a cool episode. I remember watching that live too on Discovery Channel.
That's so crazy, dude.
It was a weird time because Discovery Channel at that time, like, I don't know what they were doing. They did a lot of what are called mockumentaries, like MOCK, where it's not real documentary stuff. It's usually like there was one that was really prominent was mermaids, and they made it look like mermaids were real. Like, these are documentaries, like documentary style. They have like witnesses, experts, quote unquote, on all these videotapes and all that stuff. So they made it look like it was a real documentary, like these are how mermaids are real, or like they found real mermaids here, and it's like Area 51, whatever shit, kind of stuff. So I don't.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know why they did this. They did that with the mermaid ones. The alien life one though was more of a just like, hey, this is what could be happening.
So you've seen, I don't know, maybe this is exactly what you're talking about, like that alien guy that everyone knows with the crazy hair. He's like, aliens.
Oh yeah.
That. So was it like that? Because it kind of sounds like that a little bit.
It's actually, I'd say it's worse than that, because that one's more like still like, hey, this is like conspiracy kind of things. The mermaid one was more of like, they present it as if it were fact. Like
did they have like people dressed as mermaids too, or they just like?
I think they did kind of like, it wasn't
crazy. Yeah,
they weren't showing like the whole mermaid thing. It was more like it felt like found footage, you know. Where, it's like these kids were on the beach and they had this shitty camera on their phone and they filmed like what looks like a mermaid. It's almost like Bigfoot. It's like if they were talking about Bigfoot.
Yeah. You know, this makes sense now. This is just
and it was crazy because like this was in high school around the time when it aired, and there was a girl in my class. I sat next to her and she told me about this. I was like, oh yeah. I watched that too, and she's like, yeah, that's so crazy that mermaids are real. I was like, no, wait, hold on.
No.
That wasn't a real. Those weren't real. And she's like, she was super insistent. She's like, they had videos of it. And I was like, I know what you're talking about. I watched the same thing, but I'm like, no.
This could have been your Dan moment.
Ooh.
You've been watching that, right?
Yeah, I've read it.
Okay, you've read it. Cool.
Yeah,
me too.
But
dude,
you're right. She believes in was it UAEs? Unidentified something.
Environments?
Alien environment? No.
I don't know what a UA is. I don't know what the E could be.
I don't think. I might be tripping. It might not be UAE.
Unidentified
UAE.
Alien elotes.
Hold on. Elotes.
Yeah, dude.
Unidentified. Maybe it is. Whatever. UFO. Whatever. Yeah. She could have been like into, was it supernatural stuff, and I'll be like, no, but aliens though.
Yeah,
aliens
except she's really into mermaids.
And
then you're like, no, home renovation aliens.
Home renovation aliens. An alien came into my place, started working in my bathroom, and left.
Yep.
Half done.
And all he left was these videotapes.
Yeah. I still don't understand how to like properly tile my floors.
I don't know.
What else was it? Oh, yeah, I was gonna say something too. it was about aliens.
Was it about the girl and what the girl in the mermaid?
No, that was pretty much the whole thing. It was like us arguing in class.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's.
I was
funny,
trying to.
dude.
Yeah, I was like, no, wait, this isn't real. Stop. Like, please understand.
It was about the alien like mockumentary kind of things.
I don't think so. Oh no, I remember now.
Oh, okay.
I also watched a lot of the show was called A Haunting, where you watched it too.
I think so. Is it just like the ghost hunting things?
I don't remember if they do a lot of ghost hunting.
Wait, what was it? What was the show about?
It was like recreations of how these people had like haunted houses and like what they had to go through. So it was
all. The name sounds familiar. I'm looking it up. Maybe I have.
Yeah.
Even the show. Oh my god, there's 11 seasons of it.
Yeah, it was this. I remember this intro. Thing. But they
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Did they have? Wait, it wasn't like necessarily acted, right? They had like witnesses and stuff like that, kind of, right?
Yeah. Sometimes it would be like obscured witnesses, kind of thing.
It was kind of like cold case files or something, where they've got like the people that were victims of whatever, and they talk to them, and then they'll have actors that kind of reenact it as they're telling the story.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, okay, I do remember this. I forgot this ever existed.
Right. Oh my god, it's so weird. And like, this was scary for me too at the time. But I don't know, I just kept watching it. I just wanted to. I was like, ooh.
I have vivid memories of watching this and being scared, with my friends, and then when we go outside and jump on the trampoline. But I completely forgot this show existed. I wonder if this is on like YouTube or anything.
Maybe. It looks like it. Oh no, you can buy it on Amazon.
Ew, I don't want to buy it.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
I think I just. Oh, dude, they have a YouTube channel.
Oh, they do? Ooh.
And I think it just has full episodes. It does.
Oh, they. Ooh. Oh shit, they do.
Dude, this
double
is sick.
Episode. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I wish I knew about this in October.
Ah.
Man, this is sick. I'm so glad you brought this up, dude. I forgot this existed. This is dope.
Dude,
I'm watching some of these.
Now you got something for next October. Ooh.
Yeah. Totally cool.
Yeah. These are so good. Dude, our childhoods were like weird.
Yeah. Well, yours sounds a little stranger.
Yeah, mine was a little bit more depressing, I think.
Oh no.
In like a American term, it felt more depressing.
I suppose so. I mean, you came out smarter, right?
I'd like to think so. Yeah.
Well, that's good at least. But you're still part way here. You're VTubing.
Yeah. I deranked. But because I never really did my homework in elementary school, I got withheld from recesses. So I never got to go to recess after like a week.
Dude.
Yeah, no,
that sucks.
I think that totally like fucked up my social skills as a kid.
Actually real though.
Yeah.
Super real. Because that was, well, I don't even, in a way I kind of think it's good that like once we hit 6th grade, they took recesses away. Like,
right.
It was only like K through 5 that got recess. And then 6th grade and on, no more recess. Which is probably good because what I remember doing, like you'll never catch me in like GTA RP or Red Dead RP or like VR chat RP. But I think essentially what me and my friends did during recess a lot of times was like RP.
Yep. No.
Because we had pretend like whatever. I remember I had this whole arc. I was already reading Naruto and I'd already been to the part where Sasuke like leaves or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And so one week during our like medieval night role-playing recess session, I went rogue and I went from one jungle gym tower where they all hung out to the other one, and that was my Dark Kingdom.
Oh shit. He left the village.
Yeah, that was it. That was the start of my emo era, dude.
Oh, dude. That's great.
Yeah, but it's probably good they took recess. Otherwise, who knows what the fuck would be wrong with me now, man.
Yep. Right.
Yeah.
Yep. For me, it was my friends in my neighborhood. We pretended to be Pokemon, and we would like have Pokemon battles in the driveway.
Yeah,
but as the Pokemon. Dude,
that's sick.
Man,
being a kid was dope.
Yeah, I remember like, dude, have you done like monkey bars in a while? They're hard now. They're so hard.
No, to be honest, like I wasn't a super active kid. Like I played outside a lot, but I didn't do a lot of like climbing around really. So monkey bars, honestly, for me, were never really like great fun.
Okay.
I couldn't do the hanging and swinging, and now I still don't think I could do the hanging and swinging.
I remember as a kid, I was like, oh, I can just swing around these all day. They were easy. But now, like, it was a couple years ago. I tried them again. I was at like a park kind of thing.
Yeah.
I tried it again. I was like, holy crap, how do I hang on to these? These are so
like
difficult.
My fingers.
Yeah, ow. It's like I weigh like over 100 pounds more now. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts. I don't know, man. Like, yeah, I haven't tried them in forever, but I guess like when I was like really hitting the gym stuff, I guess I was doing like pull-ups and shit like that. So even then, I guess that's still like only half of it though, because there's holding yourself up, and then there's the swinging part, and all I can imagine with that is like your skin like twisting. And I'm like, I don't like that.
It doesn't twist that much, but it is,
but enough that you feel like a little bit of a burn.
Yeah, exactly. But there was also the like you have to hang on to one hand for like a split second.
Yeah,
and that's also like, ooh.
Oh,
nowadays.
I didn't even think about that actually. There's not any point where I try to pull up one hand because there's just no way I could do it.
No, I can barely.
I don't even.
Hang on. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I can do that at all.
Did you guys have like the in gym class the really tall rope that just goes to the ceiling?
At one of the schools I went to in like first or second grade they did, but where I went from like third grade on for like all the rest, we never had that.
Dude, I mean that's probably for the best. Those things were like fucking dangerous.
Dude, that's scary. Like I didn't think about the time. Well, I could never like hardly climb. I just had no arm strength, man. Like I couldn't hardly climb the thing at all. But now that I think about it too, like there were kids that climbed really high up that thing, and they were just allowed to, and that was really high.
Yeah, those things are like they go like 2 stories pretty much. At least in my elementary school.
I don't think ours was quite that big. But, no, wait. I'm thinking of like, I don't know why I just thought 2 stories was like miles. But anyways, forget that.
Miles.
No, it probably did go like 2 or 3 stories. You're right.
Yeah.
I was like, that's really high, man.
Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, we were given little parachutes to get off at the top.
Yeah, dude, my school didn't have any parachutes. What do you mean?
Nah. Yeah, the only thing saving us was like a padded thing at the bottom, like if you fell. And even then, I don't think it was very big area that you could fall.
I don't know if we had a mat at the bottom. I don't remember. All I remember is there's like knots in the rope.
Yeah.
Okay. Like every foot or something.
We didn't have knots. It was just a whole braid the whole time.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
And you could climb that thing?
Oh, you didn't have to. It was kind of just there like for sometimes. I just went into like 144p.
Oh, yeah, you did. What's happening?
It's because fuck Xfinity, fuck Comcast. I don't know why, like, it started recently at like midnight. The upload speed tanks for some reason.
Oh,
and it just hit midnight like 10 minutes ago, and you can tell, like, yeah.
Maybe they're doing some kind of maintenance.
I don't know. Like, I did have maintenance. Yeah, every day for like
every day,
few weeks. This happened. Like, I noticed this happened during my birthday week because I was streaming, and then all of a sudden, like, I started losing packets, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I guess I'll stop here. And then it happened again later that week because I streamed around the same time, and it hit midnight, and then it's like packet loss. And now you can see.
Now it's happening again.
Yeah. Although I think if I reset my router, it'll fix it. But like,
that's what you have to do to fix it, though.
Yeah. I have to like turn it
that's
off
lame.
and on the modem. So I might have to do that real quick. We're gonna hit like a maintenance here. Dun dun dun. We're back.
Yippee!
Although, yeah, I'm still a little bit laggy, but hopefully it'll clear up a bit.
It's okay. I'm sure it'll be all right.
Yeah. No, right now, like, I hate Comcast so much.
Dude, for real.
Anyways, let's. I guess it's a good time to like switch back over to actually talking about VTubers.
VTubers. I think there's a few things that have gone on, but the most important, biggest thing is Shazzy not graduated, but left TsukiLive. Shazzy's gone.
It's
graduated. I also felt bad about that. I didn't get to hang out with you in your birthday week. I didn't get to hang out with Shazzy on there like last week.
Yeah, it's yeah. It was unfortunate timing too. Like for I want to hang out with a Shazzy for my birthday week too, but they were busy pretty much the whole time except for their last day. But then which was the 30th of November. But I was hosting. Busy. Yeah, I hosted a Friendsgiving at my place that day.
Oh yeah.
So I popped in earlier, like early in the day to like just hang out for I don't know, like an hour, but I couldn't stream or anything. So we chatted, which was nice. Walter was there. Walter was there for most of it. Yeah, which was nice. And then Tofu popped in for a little bit, but I had to leave just as Tofu got in.
Dang.
Yeah. So in Tsuki news, I guess. We have positions open now. I'm joking. We've definitely been shrinking. I don't want to like jinx it or anything. I don't think we're gonna be, we're not like in trouble or anything. We're not gonna be shutting down anytime soon. Like,
no.
At worst, I have no plans to leave. Tofu,
I don't
probably.
Either.
Yeah, that's great. That's great to hear. Yeah. Tsuki Off Live is going to keep going. Another 100 seasons.
100 seasons. Have we even been? How many episodes?
I think we're on like episode. I think this is like 11 here.
We're not even a season in yet.
We're not one.
We have another episode to go.
Yeah. And then we can start our anime arc.
Yeah. True.
What's that arc that they always go on? The like battle arena arc.
The battle arena arc.
It's like
the fighting tournament arc.
Tournament arc. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Oh wait, we have 11 uploaded, and then there's this one.
Oh, okay.
This one will complete our season.
Whoa! Season finale. I mean,
whoa.
It would have worked so well if we went on like a little break before, like on episode 12.
Oh yeah.
Then we could be like, oh yeah, this was totally planned.
Yeah,
we weren't just
said
busy.
It was just yeah.
Whoops.
Oopsies.
There were definitely days where I just like fell asleep and I was like, oh shit. I woke up later.
Oh yeah, there was that one day, and then I was busy for the other days, and yeah.
Sometimes things just don't work out, which is fine. We're all we're just adults.
Yeah, we're just little guys
in big bodies.
Yeah, little guys with big bodies.
We're actually 4 little guys in 2 trench coats.
Yeah, that's it. This is one of the like alternate dimension us's.
Ooh. Dun dun dun. Yeah, so again, yeah, we lost to Shezzy. I'm sure they're gonna go do a lot more fun things.
Do cool things at Shezzy. We miss you.
Yeah. One of the problems we've just had is we're all growing up. So we've had people like they're busy now with other life stuff. That's one of the things. They're in like that transition of life where like things are pretty hectic now. For me, and I don't know, maybe you as well. We're more stable in what we do in our lives.
A little bit, yeah. There's still like some things that come up like here or there, but I mean, I don't know. Doing streaming or any form of content creation, especially as a part of a group, is like really hard when you've also got to juggle like having a job. And then like in our situation, there's like now I guess it's me and you in America.
We're the only Americans left.
Yeah, I think that's it. And even then, like half the time, I think we're not even quite on the same schedule. We're not in the same time zone now. Like, but all of that and juggling like real life social stuff, and then family, and I don't know. There's so many things. It gets tough.
Yeah, like these episodes that we record here, they happen at nighttime for us, like really late at night. Like as I said, midnight. My internet goes to shit,
and it's 2 a.m. for me.
Yeah, and that's because like your schedule is like night shifts, pretty much.
Yeah.
And for me, I do have daytime, but I'm a degen, so I'll just suck it up tomorrow morning. I mean, I also do take naps in the middle of the day, like after work. I'm like, I'm tired.
That helps, I'm sure.
Yeah, it really does. But then I can't sleep at night, and then I wake up. I'm like, I hate myself.
Oh, true.
Yeah. So like, I have a little bit of leeway there. I guess like to do these episodes, but I can't be on until like way late, much later for people offshore, I guess, as I call it. People in like Asia time zones.
Yeah, because for me too, that means, well, the way I like, since I stay up all night, it means I'm staying up until like 7 or 8 or 9 in the morning, which I am half the time anyways, but that's like definitely past the time I should be going to bed. And so at that time, I'm beat, man. I'm exhausted.
Yeah, right.
So like doing collabs around that time and stuff like that, that's tough.
Yeah, we have quite the spread here at TsukiLive.
Yeah,
like normally I stream now around this time, but now I'm gonna have to like do it either before or after midnight so I can stop my router and turn back on.
Oh, true. Now that you've got this issue.
Yeah, which is so annoying. So there's that. And then a Shezzy before was like just way earlier. And then when any of us start streaming, like normally I can hop on and like watch some of their videos, some of their lives.
Yeah.
There's that. But then we can't really collab all that much.
Yeah, because the time slots for collabing just don't line up. Nah,
yeah. For me, it'd be like right after my work, kind of. But also, they also didn't play games I don't really play. They're more of a Nintendo-y person. And
I mean, that's true too.
There's that, yeah. Although we can play some games together. I don't remember what was the last thing we played. I think the last thing we played together was Pico Park. Yeah.
Oh,
actually,
yeah, that's probably Is that the last bit?
We played
Was that boys only?
There was that. Yeah, that was like our last like big collab.
Yeah, there was that, and then didn't we have a collab too? Well, I guess maybe you weren't. Who did I play fucking the animal game with? What is it called? It's not Gang Beasts. Is it Party Animals?
Party Animals? Oh yeah. That was probably with Tofu.
Yeah. I feel like that was a Tsuki thing.
We did do that. I remember doing that. It was like Tofu. Oh wait, now I remember you being there though. Maybe it was probably a different one. There was Vanny and Ken. I think it was Vanny and Ken too. Was still there.
Maybe
Walter was there in the one I was in. I remember that.
Okay. Yeah, I can't remember. Maybe Pico Park was the last like big collab thing we all kind of did.
Yeah, I don't remember the last thing we played together.
I don't know. Oh, we did orange juice. 100% orange juice.
Wait, you were there? Oh yeah, you were there. Yeah.
It was me and you, and then was it
the Tofus?
Yeah, the Tofus together, both of them.
Yeah. I forgot because like I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I get like you and Tofu or Frosty mixed up. I'm like,
wait, you get what?
I get you guys like mixed up, Frosty. You and Frosty. In my mind, I'm like, I probably like talked to Frosty somewhere, and I'm like, was that Bryce or Frosty?
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was that. That's crazy because that hasn't even been. Well, it's probably been a couple of months, a few months probably by now, but it doesn't feel like it's been that long ago.
It's been a while. Oh man. Yeah,
maybe it's been before. I don't know.
Yeah, so that's what's been happening in TsukiLive. We're just like time thingy. Is having trouble. Wow, words. Yeah. So, I think we're still gonna be fine. Some of us are busy. We might have no, I'm not gonna make any promises. I'm not gonna say anything. Yeah,
I think I know. We shouldn't.
Yeah. Anyways, another VTuber thingy that's been happening, and I think this like a much bigger news is a lot of people have been leaving HoloLive recently.
Yeah, that is actually true, and it's I guess it seems to be like I hate all the drama that comes around with this kind of thing too. But it seems to be because people are having like disagreements with management, which I think a lot of people like on Twitter especially are taking like way too negatively. When my opinion on it, I'd be interested to hear your opinion too, or if you agree. But my opinion is just that like the company's just growing, and with growth comes like change. And HoloLive has always been that kind of company. Maybe Nijisanju's kind of this way too, where they have to get permission for like everything. And so, I mean, at some point, I feel like you probably get kind of tired of that. And then when more things come along, and there's more regulations and whatever else, like I think it's kind of normal for people to maybe end up leaving, especially when you get people like I don't know, Doobie for instance, or you've got like Doki Bird, who is absolutely killing it in the indie scene right now. Like I think stuff like that is maybe showing some people that like, okay, it's completely feasible to just like leave a company that you've probably been doing like fairly well in, and then just go do your own thing. And then you don't got to do things for permission, and you don't have to make it into V Shoujo to like, you know, still be all right.
Yep. Yeah, that's a good point. It's like, I think once you get out of the whole management system, is like you have to do this at these times or whatever, like you have to show up for this thing at whatever time, and you can make your own schedule. That type of freedom is much more appealing. And it's like when you come out from a lot of these like big VTuber agencies, you're coming out with a lot of reputation now, and often people somehow like already found out like what your going probably come back as.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lore divers are insane.
It's crazy how they find people. I'm like, what the
I don't even have to like wonder most of the time because something will just come across like my Twitter feed or something. So I'm like, it's crazy that this is like they're going back to this now. Here it is. I'm like, okay, I didn't ask, but I guess I know now.
Yeah, they're like, oh well, look who's was it subscribers, whatever, followers just spiked. Crazy,
Yep.
huh? I was like, what
Yeah,
the fuck?
and they just talk about it. So it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not hard to like still be known, I guess, for a lot of them.
Yeah.
Oh, what I was going to say too, I didn't get to like my actual point is because like people are like so negative about it or whatever. I just like my thought on it is just like it's not necessarily a bad thing if a bunch of people are leaving. It's kind of concerning. Like I hope things are okay, but I think if things were bad, there'd maybe be like truly bad. I think there would be more people that would be leaving, and there's been enough of them to like I think it might have been like Fubuki that was like, look, things are fine. As long as you see me here, things are fine. And so it's like, I think people should really take that to heart and just be like, okay, the company's fine. These people had a disagreement. It's like any job you go and work at too. It's kind of the same way. Like some people stay there forever and some people are there like a couple years or maybe even a couple of weeks and they just didn't vibe with it. And that's totally fine. It doesn't have to be a big negative thing.
Exactly. Like there's a lot of people who are speculating with all this stuff like, oh, it's because they've gone public and now investors are forcing all this stuff on them. It's like,
could be partially. I doubt it's all of it though.
No, definitely not all of it. Like in the end, like, yeah, they are being invested in by a lot of like, you know, larger groups or whatever.
We could invest.
Ooh.
We could save Hollow Live.
We can buy Hollow stocks.
Wait, we could save Tsuki.
Oh, bye.
I'm kidding. We're fine.
No, yeah. I mean, if we somehow get large enough to go public, that'd be crazy.
Well, no, I didn't mean like that. I just meant like we could like buy stock in Hollow Live and be like, look, what if y'all just adopted the smaller company for publicity, like it'll look good, and then boom, we've made it.
that'd be wild, dude. That'd be so wild. Yeah, no, I don't think it's like investors pressuring them to be like, well, if you can't do this, you gotta leave, kind of thing, or like
right
kind of stuff. It's definitely just like, hey, okay, I'm also not going to speculate. I'm not going to speculate. But in my opinion, it's what was I gonna say? It's really, people are growing. They're like, oh well, now I don't really want to do this anymore, or like I want to change things up. And it's fine. Like you've had a good run here. It's sad to see you leave, but you're not gone forever, kind of thing.
Right.
Like, yeah. Like, if you want to watch this Shezzy, you can still watch this Shezzy. There's still
Shezzy's still around and planning to do, like, plenty of stuff. I don't think Shezzy's planning on stopping.
No. Not anytime soon. Yeah, so go watch this Shezzy. They're just, like... Because one of the things they said also was, like, sometimes people are like, oh, you're part of TsukiLive? Like, it does suck to be like, yeah, I'm part of this group, but we don't do anything as a group.
Yeah,
and
it's true, but it's just like people can leave from both. There's I feel like we're just putting Tsuki on blast right now, but just not the case. We're all just busy, okay? Okay,
we're
guys,
just busy.
We're just busy, all right.
When I joined TsukiLive, I was like, I think I was unemployed actually.
Oh really?
Like at the beginning of when I joined, it was like,
oh okay.
I when I applied, I was not an employee, but then like when I did get in there, I think it was around that time, yeah. So because of that, I just like, fuck it, DGen hours, I can do whenever time. Yeah. So I could collab with like all these people, all the people that are in Asia time. I can hang out with the Shezzy. in whatever time, play whatever games.
Right.
So those were like my fun days. Now I'm old and cranky. No. I need my 8
Real
hours
and
of sleep.
relatable.
Yeah. Now I'm not fun anymore. I have responsibilities.
It's true.
So there's just that. That's like one of the changes. And now, like, unfortunately, because of all this stuff, it's hard to just hang out with everyone all at once.
I think it goes to like show to like people can leave the company for stuff like that, and they can also leave like really big successful companies that have tons of stuff going on. Like, so like, I don't know if anyone's watching this and they're speculating like super hard about like HoloLive or what. Like, I don't. Please stop.
Yeah.
Just let them be. Let them do their thing. Like, you never know too. It could be like IRL stuff. Like, they don't have to disclose that. No one has to. Like, just they're still people. Let them do their thing. Maybe streaming wasn't working out for them in a way they wanted to. Like, I don't know.
Like, if you're speculating about TsukiLive too, there's nothing. There's really nothing. We're being honest here and truthful.
But yeah, lots of graduations. So we lost like Fauna, Ame, obviously.
Yeah, that was a while ago. Who was the other one?
Chloe.
Yeah. Chloe or Chloe?
I always said Chloe. It could be Chloe.
It could be Chloe. Yeah.
So yeah,
I never thought about it. And I'm like, oh shit.
I think maybe at first I probably thought about it because it's always weird. Like when I just always assume because I know like the little tiny bits of like Japanese or at least pronunciation. I see like an E like that. I'm like, oh, they would say A.
Yep.
But maybe they don't. I don't know.
Chloe. Yeah.
It sounds okay. Never mind.
Because they did spell Chloe with like a CH, and that's not,
it's a
like,
C.
normal.
It's just like American Chloe.
Yeah.
Or English Chloe. I guess I don't know if that name's American or what. Either way, whatever.
Westernized Chloe.
Yeah, Western.
Yeah. I think with Chloe's case though is they're still affiliated, kind of like Ame.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Ame went that route of like the affiliation thing.
Yeah.
And Chloe did the same thing, but Fauna didn't.
No, yeah. And I'm not sure what the
interesting.
affiliation. Yeah, I'm not sure what the affiliation entails still.
I think it's just that they like I don't know if it's that they can make appearances necessarily in like HoloLive production stuff here and there, or if it's like in Ame's case, the way I imagine it was maybe like because she's like super resourceful and I think has a lot of know-how with tech and stuff like that. And my initial idea was that she could, like, if they needed help with something, they'd call on her and be like, hey, there's this going on. We know you got this experience already. Like, it's a way to kind of like keep that in-house instead of like hiring out a little bit. Was my thoughts of it. But I don't know if that's it either. Maybe maybe Ame or Chloe will make another appearance in the future, like in a concert or something like that. I'm just not really sure.
Yeah. IT Ame.
Yeah, for real though, actually. Yeah. Well, I don't know if we can whatever. Either way.
Have you tried ground pounding it off and on?
No, I haven't.
Whoa.
Podcast explodes.
in my work. Yeah. In my work sometimes like I'm not working IT with people, but like I'm still working with like, tech stuff, and it is still like I'm gonna just turn it off and on and see if it works, and sometimes it does. Often it does.
That's what I don't really do like IT stuff, but anytime something's like messing up, like something on my computer is like being funky, or sometimes Discord on my phone is not sending a message, and I just like restart it, and then Discord's being fine, and I'm like, okay,
yeah, that's weird. My old computer that is now like my second computer. One of the fans at the top rattles sometimes, like when it first starts up. So like I put it to sleep or I shut it down. I turn it on, and then in the beginning it'll go like, it'll spin up, and then it'll be like, like make a weird sound. I just give it a little bit of a percussive fixing. Just smack it a little bit at the top, and then it'll go back to being quiet.
Nice. I have my like main exhaust fan on my PC. It does that too, but I just let it go. I don't. It does it for like a minute maybe, and then it never does it again after that. It's only on startup, and I don't think it's even every startup.
It fixes itself though. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Mine doesn't really fix itself, so I have to go and like just a few Fonzie smacks.
Oh yeah, that's his. I was trying to think of, he's the jukebox guy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I was trying to think of his name when you said that. I was like, oh yeah, and I was thinking of like, do you ever smacking like finger guns or like
it's finger guns? Hey, hey. It's Fonzie.
Well, now I know if mine ever just not stops making that noise, I'll just smack it too. I guess it'll be fine.
Is there any other VTuber news? Big VTuber news?
I know there's the VTuber Awards coming up at some point.
Ooh, there is. Oh,
I don't know.
There was also that drama shit going on with Kai and Kai's chat, really.
And
about Iron Mouse.
Iron Mouse. Yeah.
Yeah. That's cringe, guys. Don't be that. Don't do that shit.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
They're just
both are great content creators.
Yeah. In the end, did you see they actually like had like a collab?
I did.
It was crazy.
And Kai was a VTuber.
Yeah. I saw that and I was like, whoa, wait, this is cool. Like, I don't watch Kai, but I've seen like a lot of clips on him. On Twitter. And he seems cool. Like he's more of like the loud kind of people that I don't really watch. I like to just like chill and watch like people hang out and be like, oh yeah, whatever, do things. Not like the every other other time. I also saw like one of those montages kind of thing where it's like iCarly but Kai. And it's like looking at all the stuff he does, and it's like, it is crazy shit.
He does do a lot of like just crazy things.
Yeah. And he has all these like cool guests that came over for November. Like Bill Nye was there. I was like, what?
Yeah, that's crazy. At some point,
Yeah.
I don't know if this was for his like subathon, mafiathon or whatever.
Yeah, it was
he
for
had
that.
John Cena.
Yep, he was there. Oh, he was there before
Snoop
that
Dogg.
too.
He gave Snoop Dogg a robot.
Oh shit! Was it the one that like punches TV? Did you see that?
Maybe I didn't see that clip.
He was like taking a shower. He was taking a shower, and it was like an AI robot, like full on robot thing that like helps him do things. And apparently he said something like, "Oh, I probably won't need it anymore." And then like the robot walked over to like a TV next to him and punched it and broke it. I was like, what the fuck?
Dude, that's what the hell, dude?
Yeah, I'm like, oh god, it's happening.
I think I saw a couple of like robot clips. The only one I really remember is like he's hanging out with Snoop Dogg and he gave the robot to Snoop Dogg, and then Kyle was trying to ask the robot for a hug and it wouldn't, and Snoop was like, "Go ahead, give him a dog. All right, give him a dog. Give him a hug. Give him a hug. Yeah. You better do it." Or I think he said he'd like pop a cat in his ass or something. I don't know if that's a word to use. Something along the lines of he's gonna do something terrible to the robot, and then the robot hugged him, and he was like, yeah, you do what I say, or something like that.
What the hell?
It was really funny, dude.
Oh my god. Yeah, there was he also had Kevin Hart there for a while.
Oh yeah, he had Ludwig. A lot smaller of a person than all these other people, but
yeah,
I saw a clip last night where him and Ludwig were like talking, and I guess Ludwig called Rainbow, or maybe Rainbow called him. You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I don't remember what Rainbow was saying exactly. He told them something like, "You guys are doing this all wrong, man. It's too late now. You've shown me too much." And they're like, "What? Ooh. What do you mean?" He's like, "Wait, I got to talk to chat." And like Kai was holding Ludwig's phone for some reason, and he puts the phone up to the microphone, and then Rainbow starts reading off the like coordinates of where they're at. And then Kai like threw Ludwig's phone. Like you heard it like, and I was like, "That's my phone."
Oh my god,
it was funny. But yeah, Kai's fucking cool, and so is Iron Mouse, and they both did stuff together. So it's like, I don't know, like, there was a lot of that.
I hope like, I hope they like Kai's chat's like chilled his followers. Like, come on, it's not bad. Like, oh, VTubers are like weird. Oh, like this isn't actually a person or like a girl behind it or whatever. Like, no, dude, chill. Yeah. What the fuck? Like, I was like, it's one of those things that I think a lot of early VTubers are like afraid of getting hit by, where it's like, oh, you're not like a real person, or like, I bet you're ugly back there or whatever. It's like, what the fuck? No, I feel like it's almost exclusively like a female presenting VTuber kind of problem too. Like, because I've never had someone come in and be like, bet you're ugly, dude. Or like, I bet you're a guy. And I'm like, well, I got news for you, buddy. I am. Oh no, you found out. What gave it away? No, and it's like, or like, if they sound like kind of cutesy, they'll be like, why are you like this? Ew, why are you acting like this? It's like, maybe that's just what their voice is. Yeah, I've met people IRL, girls too, that will have like insanely high voices. Like they literally just have what I'm going to call VTuber voice. Like it's just like that. Like I don't know, but I guess some people just don't believe it. It's like when guys have a voice like Corpse, for instance. Oh yeah, and everyone immediately assumes like, oh, they're just trying to copy Corpse. It's like, no, they're like some. People just have deep voices. Thing happened to Corpse. Yeah, this could happen to other people, man. Like, I had a person in high school who had like really deep voice like that too, and we're like, ooh, that sounds good. That baritone. Yeah. I don't know if I've ever known someone with a voice quite like that, but I've known some people with like really bassy voices for sure. Yeah. And it's unfortunate. I think it's usually, it happens to more female kind of VTubers, mainly because the toxic men, toxic boys, community, and it's unfortunate. It is. Yeah, because like, there's also the thing where I think way earlier I mentioned it's like, for VTubers, it seems that girls have a better viewership, more attraction for that, like more demand for that. While as like a live streamer, it's kind of the opposite. It's more you're more successful if you're a guy, and I'm not going to go into the whole non-binary stuff, but like just if we're going by like regular standards, okay? So it's like as a guy VTuber, I'm just like, I feel it. I'm like that like urge to be like, oh, maybe if I go live, if I just be a live streamer. But then I'm like, I like being a VTuber though. I like having a goofy little guy. Being a goofy little guy. I just I don't know. I've done both now, and sometimes I miss face cam, but it's only because like if I want a model that can be as expressive as I can with just my face, like just me, it costs a lot of money. Yeah. And that kind of sucks. But otherwise, I don't know. I like VTubing. I think it's cool. It's fun. And it's like, I think I've had more fun probably doing the VTubing than I ever did with like face cam, expression wise, whatever aside. Not to say that VTubing is just like whatever better, but for me, I think it's better. But I don't know. I also just think that like between genders and like what gets more viewership, I think there's certain trends for things, but there's a lot of male VTubers that do really, really well too. And I think you just have to like, it all comes down to marketing, because there's plenty of female VTubers too that don't do well. Yeah. So it's like they definitely could. but it's just like, yeah. God, I think this is one of the things we kind of want to try to eventually is just gotta start making shorts and stuff, because that's where I see a lot of new VTubers or
but then that's like video editing.
It's so much work.
it's actually crazy how much like, I don't know if you start streaming this way, but I started it with just like, I'll just stream a bunch, and that's where viewers come from, because like I'd see people live for like ever. So I would do like 13 or 16 hour streams.
Ooh.
Just like all the time when I was first starting. And you that's like
crazy.
I think it's a decent way to rack up followers maybe, but you don't get a lot of like long-term success or like a whole ton of viewership out of it. I don't think. Like there's so many other things that go into it. Like you have to do shorter streams, and then you branch out to other social medias like YouTube or TikTok and maybe even Twitter and stuff like that. Like you have to do a little bit of everything everywhere, it seems like, if you actually want streaming, no matter whether you're a VTuber or an actual like face camera or something. Like you have to do all of it. And if you don't do any of it, then it doesn't pay off.
One or two. It's not enough. Yeah. It's at the beginning, when I started streaming VTubing, I played a lot of Valorant, and that was like my main content was just playing Valorant all the time. And when I'm done playing, like sometimes I would plug in like, hey, I'm on Twitch, whatever, in the chat. And I would get I would get a lot of viewers who play Valorant or like, and they're playing Valorant and all like, oh, okay, I'll follow. But now I'm branching out really. I don't know if I would say I'm branching out. I just started playing like other games because I'm like, fuck Valorant. Valorant's toxic. I don't want to play this anymore. I don't want to play this. I hate it.
Real.
Yeah. And I also like, some of my better friends here, online friends, I met from playing Valorant. And we play Valorant every so often. But, as that being my starting point, and now that I'm not really playing Valorant all the time, definitely they're not going to be like, oh, I don't really want to watch Azzy anymore.
Right.
Yeah, he's playing Stardew Valley. Ew, what the fuck is that game? I'm going to play Valorant. Where's the pew pew? Where's the shooty shooty? Yeah, kind of stuff. So it's really hard to be like, I started out playing this as my main game, and then people know me for this, but then like now you're changing things, and now definitely your viewership's dropping because they're like, oh, you're not playing the game I like anymore. I don't really want to watch it.
Right.
And then it happens, and I'm like, all right, that's fair. Because like I see other people like VTubers play games, and I'm like, I don't really care to watch this. Like it's not the VTuber, it's not the person. It's not the person's fault. It's just like
it's the
I don't
game
really care.
Sometimes.
Yeah. It's like
I don't really want to watch Dead by Daylight. I don't want to watch League of Legends. Like
I don't want. Yeah. And I think if you start doing a bunch of shorts and stuff of like a variety of games, and people see you like on those other medias and see like, oh, this person plays all these fun games and they look like they're having fun across multiple games. That's really what draws like more long-term viewership of people that like watch a lot of different content from you.
Yeah. And the personality's got to be it too. Like,
yeah, for sure.
You're either like, goated at the game that you play, like, or games, or you're just like funny, or maybe you're just like, maybe you get really mad and you throw the controller a lot. I guess that works too.
Yeah, it's same like how I don't watch Kai. Like I think he's cool. Like the stuff he does is really cool. It's just I can't really vibe with the yelling.
Yeah, it just is too loud, I suppose.
I'll watch all of the clip stuff like whenever they pop up. I usually watch it. And I'm like, oh, that was funny. That's a funny.
There's a lot of streamers that I don't watch them a lot really, but if a clip pops up for me, I will probably click it like every single time.
Yeah, just kind of see what they've been up to, what happened. Yeah,
it's like, well, I guess it's a different scenario. I was thinking like there's streamers like Lord Aethelstan or like Giga that I don't watch. It's mostly because they stream in a different like time slot, then I'm able to watch, I guess.
There's that too. Yeah.
Yeah, but like their clips, for instance, I'll click every single time. Seems like I had someone in mind that like does that. I don't really watch their streams ever, like even when I see them live, but I'm going to watch the clips.
For me, that's really Sea-Dog. Like, I watch.
Okay, yeah.
Like, I don't really watch a lot of his live streams, but I like to watch the like cut down edited VODs. Those are like fun for me because it's like all this stuff condensed. I'm not really there to sit for like 20 minutes at a time and be like him doing something, and it's like nothing really happened. Super interesting happened.
We are like our own worst enemies in a way.
We are.
Like, we want people to like sit there and watch us for like hours, but then we're like, oh, 8-hour stream? I'm not sitting here for that.
Yeah.
Put out the VOD, condense it.
VOD. Where's the editing?
Yeah.
Editors are expensive, man.
They are.
Yeah.
And I ain't learning it. That's what I decided. It was on my I guess we'll have another episode at this point. I mean, I don't want to talk about resolution stuff yet. We can leave that for like a New Year's thing or something.
New Year's resolutions, let's go.
Yeah, that's just the only thing I'll say is I planned on learning like video editing this year and stuff. And nope, not doing it. That's what I've decided now. Is not happening.
Yep. Like in the beginning of Tsuki Off Live here, I was like, oh yeah, I'll do like minimal editing on these videos.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, yeah, we want to do something, but I also don't want to put too much effort into these video editing because I'm not a video editor and it takes time and it sucks.
Right.
So in the beginning, there was some editing still where I put like little fun things on this little whiteboard here, or insert clips or whatever. Now I'm just like, I kind of just want to get this over with, and I'll do the needed
intro.
cuts. Yeah.
Line up intro, audio and video.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Yep. Done. No, there's still like a little bit more. Like I'll have to like scroll through, and be like, oh shit, did something happen here or whatever, censor things. But overall, definitely just like, we're chilling, we're vibing. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Done.
Just having a good time.
Yeah. And on that note, I think that's it for this week's podcast.
All right. Crisp hour and a half.
Yeah, let's go. We
did it. We're back.
We're back, baby.
And luck willing, we'll be back in 2 weeks again.
Maybe, because it's Christmas time coming up.
Oh, fuck. Oh, wait. It is that time.
In 2 weeks, it's still fine. 2 weeks is fine.
Okay. All right.
And then, like, the one after would be probably after New Year's. Well,
yeah, it would be. Technically, if we keep on this schedule, it'd be like the third.
Yeah.
The second or third.
Second/3. Yeah. Well, we'll do our best. We'll do our best to keep on schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I've been your ever hosting overlord, Azzy Mythos.
And I've been. I'm Bryce.
It's Bryce.
My bad.
And we're back. Another 100 seasons, Morty.
Let's go.
Let's go. Bye.
Okay. Goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn Vtuber.